This is the frame from a Bugaboo Cameleon. It's also the same as the frame on a Bugaboo frog. And today we're going to show you how to fix these buttons here that adjust the seat height. What can often happen is that, most likely as a result of weight, this black ring deforms and the white button inside becomes tight, and it won't either depress or release. And that means that you're unable to adjust the height. It just maybe only locks in one place or it won't lock at all. What you can do to fix this problem is to unscrew this mechanism, and then we're going to sand the ring, the outer ring on this white button, and I'll show you what I mean. Take a screwdriver, and I'll do it on this side, which is down. I want to remove this screw. And remember how the washers go so that you can put it back. There is a small one and a large one. Flipping it over, we can now pull out this back side and then take out this whole mechanism. And this has these gear teeth on it, and these will fit into the gear teeth here and here, and these are side specific. Now this mechanism itself is made up of the button and a variety of plastic parts with a spring in the middle. You will need a flat screwdriver with which to pop out these small tabs that hold it in place. There are 3 of them. Once those are popped out, then you can remove the button. This is also a multi-part system, and it has additional tabs that hold it in place. You want to just kind of press this together and leave it, and set it to the side. But looking at this button, what we're going to do then is sand this outer edge. And if you have this problem, you'll notice that the button doesn't really push inside this ring easily. It's hard to push it through. And you're going to want to sand it so that it very easily goes in and out. Now I use a Dremel for this operation, but you can go old school and use a file instead. And you want to make it look as even as possible as you sand around the ring. Just need to plug in my tool. For this job, you don't necessarily need to use the highest setting on your Dremel. Somewhere in the middle where you're comfortable. You want to use a large, thick sanding wheel of some sort, such that it will go all around the edge. And then we're going to sand around evenly. As you do this, you want to go evenly around the edge such that it's all sanded down to approximately the same width on all sides. And you can test as you go. Do a few rotations all around the button and then test to see whether it has now become easy. It's still a little bit tight in this case, but you want it to move in and out easily. In this case, the button was not that bad, but in some cases it can take a while before it slides in and out easily. But once you get it to a good position, then you can reassemble the mechanism, and the problem should be solved. I have put the mechanism back in place and screwed it from the backside. You want to test it a bit and make sure that the screw is not too tight on the backside. It needs to be tight enough to hold the components together, but not so loose that there's wiggle room, but not so tight that it pulls the parts together too much that the mechanism won't function. I wanted to say you can often get some small marks on the white plastic, and that you can use a Scotch-Brite erase pad and nail polish remover. It's very effective for removing it. It's like an abrasive sponge. I'm sure there's other brands as well. So this fix will usually work. There are some situations in which the parts have been too damaged by weight, or where you might have some broken parts inside. But in a lot of cases, it's enough to do what I've just shown you to fix this button problem. Thank you.